Here is a melting pot where acupuncture, functional medicine, biomedicine, herbology, and nutrition are well integrated. Here is the podcast station hosted by HH Natural Medicine.
Hello there, this is Dr. Li Shu. As acupuncture specialist, me and Dr. Shao often receive the same question again and again. How does acupuncture work? Believe it or not, there's so much to talk about. And with the development of science and technology, more discoveries of acupuncture effects are unfold to public. So I decided to dedicate my time and energy to prepare this topic well, to show you a full picture of acupuncture, what it is, and how it works. Who invented acupuncture? Historically, the discovery of acupuncture was credited to one of the Chinese emperors, Huangdi. The first documentation of acupuncture as an organized system of diagnosis and treatment is in the Yellow Emperor's Classic of Internal Medicine, which dates back to between 400 BCE and 260 CE, according to Wikipedia. However, the development of acupuncture likely predated Yellow Emperor and took place during the Neolithic period, 5000 BC to 6000 BC. Yellow Emperor's Classic was regarded the earliest and most comprehensive written book of traditional Chinese medicine. Since then, acupuncture continued developing and documented in texts over the subsequent centuries and gradually became one of the standard therapies used in China, alongside herbs, massage, diet, physical exercise, and moxa. Acupuncture is one of the most time-tested medicines in human history, and it continues to contribute to the healthcare worldwide. Acupuncture was first introduced in the US during the 1800s. One man, Dr. Franklin Bachet, is credited as being the first American medical physician to practice and document his clinical experience with acupuncture. In 1826, he published the results of his experience treating prisoners with acupuncture and concluded that acupuncture was extremely effective practice for pain management. During the 1970s, the general public became aware of its existence. In 1971, James Reston. While in China, Reston suffered from a ruptured appendix and had undergone an emergency appendectomy. The surgery went well, but not long after, Reston started to suffer post-operative pain. Reston received acupuncture to treat his pain. The treatments worked well and left a large impression on him. When Reston returned to the US, he wrote a short piece in the New York Times about his experience with acupuncture. This account in the Times is credited with introducing acupuncture into the American consciousness and generated a wave of interest in this foreign medical treatment. So what is acupuncture? To make it simple, I'd like to quote part of the publications from Johns Hopkins Medicine. It says, acupuncture is the practice of penetrating the skin with thin, solid, metallic needles. Some people report acupuncture makes them feel energized. Others say they feel relaxed. Studies have shown that acupuncture is effective for a variety of conditions. How does acupuncture work? From traditional Chinese medicine perspective, it will involve two major definitions, qi and meridian. Have you heard about qi yet? It means vital energy. Qi is the energy flow created along the pathway that connect the acupuncture points on the body. The pathways between the points are called meridians, which also connect to internal organs in the body. I'd like to quote Dr. Jen Zhang's explanation from the School of Health Sciences at RMIT. She said, if you can imagine your body as a city, in the city there are big roads, highways, there are small roads, streets, and if everything is fine, the traffic goes nicely. When there's a car breaks down and the traffic will jammed up, and if the broken car is not being fixed, the traffic jam will become worse and worse. Let's imagine the body, there are meridians, And in these meridians, we have qi flow. So the meridians are roads and the qi are cars. For instance, if you hurt your back, the local muscle will become very tight. And this tightness is the way of blocking the qi flow. So to restore the functions of the roads or the city, we will put needles into the local area to help the broken car, but also we'll put needles away from lower back to divert traffic to restore the qi flow. To many people, the concept of how does it work is still a little vague, right? In fact, without knowing the Oriental culture, it may be a little challenging to completely get it. After all, acupuncture belongs to a philosophy-based traditional medicine. So the rest of the show, my friend, I will talk about the acupuncture effects from scientific perspective. Imagine after a few needles are inserted through your skin and into a few acupuncture points. What happened after that? First, acupuncture creates local tissue effects. Acupuncture needles stimulated local nerve endings to release various chemical substances that increase the blood flow in the area. Vasodilatory neuropeptides are released into the surrounding muscle and skin. It has been reported that most acupuncture points contain abundant free nerve endings, encapsulated cutaneous receptors as well. In our clinic along the hallway, I have a set of photos of 3. It showed the skin color changes from one of my patients. The patient has a lower leg circulation issue. It is quite clear to see that before the treatment, one leg is with normal color and the other leg is bluish purple. During the treatment, the skin color started changing. After about 1 hour of treatment, both legs have same normal skin colors. This reflects the instant results from acupuncture treatment. In fact, the patient's blood circulation on legs is improved steadily after 3 months of treatment. Beyond or above the local tissue, the clinical results from acupuncture also comes from the spinal effects. Yes, the sensations evoked by acupuncture stimulate primary afferent nerve fibers that terminate within the spinal cord. Spinal effects have major 3 system responses. The first spinal effect involves sensory system. For example, to work on pain management, which we deal with every single day. The second spinal effect, motor system. For example, foot drop or paralysis of legs or arms, tremors, and so on. The third spinal effector is via the sympathetic nerve system. What is that? Your sympathetic nerve system is a network of nerves that help your body activate its fight or flight response. This system's activity increases when you are stressed, in danger, in pain. Studies show that acupuncture stimulation might decrease sympathetic activity and increase parasympathetic activity, which is beneficial to treat chronic pain, mental stress, anxiety, and more. Here comes the third stage. After needles input, acupuncture can strongly influence neuronal structure within the human brain. This is known as supraspinal effect. Recent advances in brain imaging technologies such as functional MRI and PET scanning has allowed researchers to better investigate supraspinal effect and have increased the understanding of how acupuncture influences the brain. In general, studies show an increase in hypothalamic and a decrease in limbic system activity with acupuncture treatment. So here comes 2 side notes. What is hypothalamus for? Your hypothalamus, a structure deep in your brain, acts as your body's smart control coordinating center. Its main function is to keep your body in a stable state called homeostasis. It produces hormones that control vitals such as body temperature, heart rate, thirst, hunger. It releases of hormones from many glands, especially the pituitary gland, and from there it affects thyroid gland, adrenal gland in a great level as well. It controls mood, sex drive, and sleep, and so on. The limbic system, on the other hand, is the part of the brain involved in our behavioral and emotional responses. In general, many components of the limbic system are down-regulated in response to acupuncture, which explains why many people are feeling relaxed and peaceful during and after acupuncture treatment. The 3 layers of acupuncture effects are from many scientific research after many years of study. When needles are inserted through skin, all 3-layer effects are happening, not necessarily following steps 1, 2, 3, but could happen at the same time. Now, with the development of science and technology, more discoveries of acupuncture effects are presented to the public. Here I only list a few that I think may impress you, okay? In 1974, there is a milestone discovery. It is called endogenous opioids. High levels beta-endorphin, which is one type of endogenous opioid peptides, were found in human cerebrospinal fluid after acupuncture treatment, and the pain-relieving effect of acupuncture could be blocked by naloxone. It proves that acupuncture can stimulate your body to produce endogenous opioid. What a big discovery! Do you know how many people take opioid drugs in order to managing their pain? And how many people become drug addictive because overuse opioid medication just for their pain management? If we know, and there is a way that can help your body to produce pain relief endogenous opioid by yourself, won't that be a better solution? You don't have to rely on drugs or be addictive to them. Explanations of this kind helped to make acupuncture more acceptable to mainstream medicine though. Another discovery. In late 1990s, thermography starts being used widely in medical fields. It assesses blood flow patterns, inflammation, and function using very sensitive equipment. Someone took serious thermography pictures to monitor acupuncture effects on knee joints. If you're interested to see, you can search on Google, type in thermography monitor acupuncture treatment. You'll find the photo, like I said, it is a 6-picture set. From the beginning, before acupuncture, you can see the knee joint under thermal camera is showing colors of red and orange, which means higher temperature, indicating knee pain with inflammation. And then the acupuncture needles are inserted on points around the knee joint. Every 5 minutes interval, a thermal picture is taken to monitor the change of temperature. You see the color become less orange-red, but more green-blue, which means temperature drops, inflammation reduced. The last thermal picture shows that the temperature stabilized after needles removed. Pretty cool, isn't it? One more study I have to share. The new research reports that COVID-19 virus attacks that vagus nerve, causing long haul syndrome, reported by lead researcher from the University Hospital in Badalona, Spain, suggesting vagus nerve dysfunction as a central cause of COVID long haul, means post-COVID condition. Science has reported that acupuncture is a potent activator of parasympathetic vagus nerve activity. The present study provides evidence that acupuncture stimulation transmits signals into the vagus nerve and mediate anti-inflammatory response on the body. So, for people who suffers post-COVID syndrome, my advice to you is to consider acupuncture treatment. Okay, wow, I hope you're still here with me. That's a lot of information, isn't it? I really appreciate you as my listeners and audience to give me such good opportunity of bringing my thoughts together and get research data together to seriously answer your question, how acupuncture works. All right, my friend, enjoy your day. I will see you next time.